There, dear Christian friends of mine. I'm sure by now you must have heard about the massive earthquake that took place within the last 48 hours off the coast of Russia. The experts are saying that this is one of the most powerful that they have seen in more than 100 years. That earthquake set off tsunamis that affected large swaths of the Pacific Ocean all the way to Japan, and yes, as far as Alaska. And it has affected places as far as New Zealand and, of course, Hawaii, off the coast, the west coast of California. And yes, indeed, affected the west coast of California itself. When you add to that the storms that had recently taken place in Texas, and then the California fires, which are on and off, and other natural disasters that are taking place in the world. You think of the pestilences that are occurring. Hadn't been so long that we dealt with COVID, and they're talking about other pestilences that may still be coming. You add to that the moral declension of humanity, and we see the wars and the rumors of wars, the wars in Ukraine and the genocide in Gaza, and war in places that you don't usually hear about in the evening news, in the Congo and other parts of Africa. And as you look at these things, you are forced to ask the question, what do these things mean? Well, the good news is that Jesus has told us in his word almost 2,000 years ago exactly what do these things mean. And what they mean is that he is about to return to planet Earth. But you may ask the question, what could I do? Well, Jesus gives the answer in the book of Luke chapter 21 and verse 28. And this is what he says. And when you see these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. Yes, my dear brother, yes, my dear sister, I want you to know that with all that is taking place in the world today, that Jesus is not only still in control, but he is the answer, and he's saying to you even now, come unto me, all ye that labor and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Yes, my dear brothers and sisters, I don't know what you're going through today, my brother, what's burdening you, my sister, but Jesus is saying to you even now, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will uphold you with the right hand of my righteousness. As I'm talking to you, I'm thinking of Jesus as the disciples were in the ship on the Sea of Galilee. And yes, Jesus was taking a rest at the bottom of the ship on the pillow, as the Bible says. And then the storms began to roar, the winds billowing, and the seas roaring. And the disciples were afraid. But then they remembered that Jesus was in the ship. And so it is today, my dear brothers and sisters. With all that is going on, Jesus is still in the ship. And as he arose 2,000 years ago, and he spoke to the wind and calmed the wind, as he spoke to the seas and the seas calmed, so he wants to talk to your heart. So he wants to speak to you to calm the storms in your life. My dear brothers and sisters, I invite you to visit our website at adventtruth.org. And there you will find lots of resources that would help you to not only to weather the storms that are taking place now and that would be coming upon this world as an overwhelming surprise, but you would find resources there that would help you to prepare for the most glorious event that would take place in history of all humanity, the second coming of Jesus Christ. And so I invite you to visit our website at adventtruth.org, adventtruth.org, and there you'll find much resources, much information that would help you to get ready, get ready, get ready.